Yes guys, welcome back to another video I'm doing here on the channel. Today we are back with another Saving the Tigers video. There's only one way to start the week, and that is with Exeter City. Since the last video, things have been up and down really, to be perfectly honest. We've had a couple of wins, 3 wins, a couple of losses, a draw. It's been, form hasn't been great, but it's been okay. And today we have an away game against Carlisle in the league, and then an away leasing.com Trophy South Group B match against Exeter. But yeah, I mean, we're sitting in 9th position in the table. I'm quite happy with that. And yeah, that's all I could say really. We've been doing well in stages and not so well in others, you know. But in new league, new division, it's always going to be tough. The team we're putting out there today to hopefully pick up the victory is we've got Odzinski in goal. We have a back four of Maggie, Clark, Walcott and Malone. We have Scully, Dabizas and Hunt in central midfield with Alabiosu on the right, Stratton on the left and Hector Ingram up front. Now you may be having a case of deja vu. Alabiosu is back, 20 years of age, new signing, can play anywhere down the right hand side, can even play left wing. 2.5 stars at the moment, 5-star potential. Gives you a second to look at his stats. As you can see, we bought him in for free from Arsenal back in 2020. He played a season with us, did very well, moved on to Portsmouth for free, only really played in their youth team, and then again the season after in their youth team apart from one appearance. And we've then bought him for £15,500. Hopefully that he can be double that within the end of this season, and then perhaps maybe we sell him again. I don't know, but for the moment, bringing a bit of quality on that right wing, an old face as well. It's always good to bring back a player who, because to be perfectly honest with you, we didn't want to lose him in the first place, but obviously that happened and we did, and yeah, it's been a few seasons have happened, but yeah, he's back and hopefully he can do a job for us. Start off the game pretty slowly, to be honest. Carlisle probably looking more likely, and we've let their man run quite away with the ball, and now they have scored. He squared it, and it was a tap-in really, but I'm more concerned about the defending. Hunt missed his tackle, and then Malone didn't go with him. He cut inside Malone to mark the other man and didn't go out to close him down, and they've capitalised. Obviously they're a good team, Carlisle. Like every team in this division, we know that we're going to have to be on top form to pick up the victory today. I mean, I'm sure we can be, but we're going to have to prove it. On the attack again, Carlisle. Here they come now, breaking forward. We need to be better in these types of situations. Walcott has won his header though, and we've recycled the ball well, but yeah, we don't want to be getting too caught out, you know. Hector Ingram's been played over the top, and a good shot, but a good save in the end. Nothing too worrying, I don't suppose, for Carlisle fans. And we're getting through this half now, quite a way into it. Well over halfway, and as of yet, nothing really major happening for us. We're having the lion's share of possession, 70%, 71%. That's crazy. And we're having more shots. But, you know, those stats don't matter. The only stat that matters is the one in the top, well, in this instance, the top left-hand corner of your screen. And that's us being 1-0 down against this good Carlisle team. I think, actually, Carlisle is the most northern team in the Football League, like in the English Football League, because it's right literally by Scotland, isn't it? It's higher than Newcastle and Sunderland and that, so yeah, I think it is the most northern place a Football League fan may have to travel. And we have equalised 39 seconds into the second half. Jamal Hector Ingram with his 4th of the season. The assist is from Alessandro Maggi. Great play by the wing back. Harry Clark had the ball and played it out wide to Maggie, who was in plenty of space, and just ran with it into the area, whipped it in, and Hector Ingram side foots that one. Not the bestest of shots, but the keeper couldn't get to it, perhaps due to the fact there was a man in front. Maybe he saw the ball late, but whatever the case may be, we're 1-1 now. And yeah, that is really good to see. Adebiosu plays it through to Hector Ingram now. He's through on goal again. He shoots. Another good save from their goalkeeper. Could potentially argue he's keeping them in this game at the moment. We seem to be playing much better in this second half. I mean, we're only 2 minutes in. We've already scored and had a clear-cut chance. The corner goes over the bar. A header come in from said corner and he put it over the bar, and it wasn't the best of attempts, but not to worry. There's still plenty of time in this half for us to make our dominance count. Obviously, they're on the attack at the moment, which isn't ideal, and they're through here and they shoot, and what a good save from Ojazinski. Maybe it's our turn to have our goalkeeper save our skins a little bit. And Jack Stretton's having a poor game on the left-hand side. I am keeping an eye on that, and I think I am now going to bring him off. Not good enough at all, and that's quite frustrating. We'll bring Chakwana on in the hope that he can produce something. But yeah, I mean, apart from that, there's not really many subs I could make to try and improve on what's happening. Like on the other players, everyone seems to be having average performances, and for no real reason for them to be brought off. Adebiosu, there he goes. He scored on his debut back for the club. I was just thinking maybe the masterclass of our new winger might be able to produce something, and Chakwana was running with the ball and played it out to the overlapping Scott Malone, who whipped it in. Adebiosu takes a touch and then with his left foot puts it in the back of the net, right into the side netting of the goal. A lovely finish by him back on his debut. It's just a shame we're not in front of our own fans. I'm sure he would have got an amazing reaction from the crowd when that one went in. Perhaps Portsmouth should have been playing him as opposed to just keeping him in the under-23s or their youth team. I don't know whether it's under-21s or under-23s at Portsmouth. But yeah, we're obviously very, very happy with the transfer, first of all, and just going to prove that it, perhaps was a good bit of business in the end. It's played out wide to the overlapping Maggie, who plays it inside, and it's a good clearance, but we could be caught here. We need to be careful that we're not getting too confident and get caught out by that, because they seem to have a good counter-attack on them, but we've managed to snub out their attack well, only for it to be on again, us losing the ball sloppily. We need to keep a hold of it. We've played it forward to Hector Ingram now, who's running forward, trying to get us up the pitch, back to Scully, over the top, can't get there. Now they're on the attack. Scully fouls his man, but the advantage is played. It's played through. He shoots, he scores, but it is offside. Thank God for that. Time for a change. We definitely need to stem this attack. Perhaps we'll put Scully back in the half-back position, and we'll wrong button or wrong click, so to speak. I want to click on that one and bring him back as a defensive fullback, and the same for Malone. We do not want our players rushing forward now, especially at this stage in the game. We're actually changing everything here to become more defence-minded. I hope it's not a mistake. It could well be, to be fair. And yeah, we are going to make a sub as well. I think we'll bring Josh Thomas on for Maggie. But yeah, that was it. To be fair, it did look offside. For some reason, they haven't shown it again. So maybe it was a wrong decision and they don't want to show it. I don't know, but it did look offside to me on first glance. But I don't know. Over the top from Adebiosu to Chakwana. We could do with a bit of possession, but instead of that, he whips it into the box. It's cleared easily, and now they're on the attack again. And they're throwing men forward quite a bit here. Adebiosu's won the ball back low, and he's running with it now at full pace. He's cut inside, he's running, he shoots, and that's just past the post. And that was unlucky. We are going to make one more change. We're going to bring Hector Ingram off. And we're going to bring Kamari Grant on just as an extra defender in there, just to try and sort of stop these attacks. We're getting countered too much. I'm not a fan of it. So yeah, hopefully that can stop and we can shut out the game. And we're up to 6th in the table as it stands. If it all stays the same, our game has stayed the same. So win in the first game of the video is nice and good for confidence. And yes, the other games have stayed the same. So we are 6th in the division. Quite a turn up for the books. After, I know we're only 7 games in, and we shouldn't get too ahead of ourselves, but considering we're 10 points above relegation, that does bode well for the rest of the season. I hope I won't regret saying that. And as I said at the start of this amazing video, we will be back in just a second with a huge game in the Leasing.com trophy against Exeter. Yes guys, welcome back to the video. As we said, we'll be back with the second game against Exeter in the Leasing.com trophy, and hopefully we can pick up the win and get started with a good Leasing.com trophy campaign. The team we're putting out there today to hope pick up the victory is Smith in goal. We have a back four of Thomas, Denham, Grant and Brown. We have Coyle, Whelan and Dixon Bonner in central midfield, with Dixon Peters and Chakwana on the wings and Carl McDermott up front. We are playing 11 changes to the team that won in the league in the last outing against Carlisle. 2 away games on the bounce. And yeah, we're very excited for this one. Hopefully we can win and move on to the next game in this sort of group stage start. You know, we're hoping to get out of the group as a minimum. And yeah, hopefully this is the team that can get us on our way to that. Dixon Peters has made a good run there, has the shot well tipped over by their goalkeeper. But that was a good show of our counter-attack style that you don't really see, but you know, we can turn it on if we need to, if we're under a bit of pressure, and then we bolt forward sort of thing. And yeah, I mean, it was a good effort, not taken well in the end, but it still forced a good save from the keeper. Lee Brown, left back, on the ball now, whips it forward, cleared, but only to Dixon Bonner, knocks it down to Carl McDermott, back to Callum Whelan, across to Dixon Peters. What's he going to do now? He's running with the ball, waiting for the overlap maybe. No, he's gone past his man. Tried to get past another man, but got tackled. It's whipped in, cleared. Lee Brown at far post shoots, and there's the goal. Lee Brown has scored of his first goal of the season and Gloucester City's first goal in the Leasing.com trophy. And it was great play from Dixon Peters. It was well tackled by Exeter. Thomas picked up on the loose ball, one touch to the byline, whips it in, headed down by their man. No one was picking up Lee Brown. He took a touch, had a shot, and that's 1-0. And yeah, we're obviously very, very happy with that. It puts us top of the table as things stand. We have Southend, Tottenham under-23s and Exeter in our sort of group. So it's important that we get off to a good start here in the away fixture, and it looks like we're on our way to doing that. I'm not saying we are going to do it. There's so much more of the game left, and you know, Exeter are a quality team, but we're on our way to doing it. And hopefully if we can get in at half-time 1-0 up, that would just be amazing. Grant now passes to Dixon Bonner, across to Coyle, playing his debut today. Out wide to Lee Brown, across to Dixon Bonner again, who's advanced more up the pitch. He's brought the ball into their half, knocks it back to our half. Tommy Coyle is the man receiving. It's played forward by Grant to Brown now, running with the ball inside, over the top. Dixon Peters makes a run. Can he get there? He can. He takes it down. He tries to cross it. Has he been tackled? No, he's still got it. He crossed it in the end. Dixon Bonner forces a cracking save from the goalkeeper. Perhaps should do better there, Dixon Bonner, but not to worry. Tottenham under-23s are winning 2-0 in their game, so they'll go above us in the table on goal difference. But not to worry. Dixon Peters on the ball. All we need to do now is win this game of football. And at the moment, we are doing that. It's looking comfortable, but I'm not going to rule anything out. Exeter, as I said, are a good team. They've had a shot. It's well deflected at the last second. Chakwana has picked up on the ball and cleared it out for a throw-in up the pitch. And yeah, Exeter coming into this game more now. We started off the better team, but they could be perhaps finding their feet in this one and starting to get a bit of confidence going. Dixon Bonner's on the ball now. This would be perfect time for us to score. He tries to pass it. It hits his own man. So you don't often see that, but it's put Exeter on the attack, and yeah, the less said about that shot, the better. Quite a poor attempt at goal there. It's whipped in from a free kick, and it's put in the back of the net at the far post, but luckily the linesman has got his offside flag raised, and that's going to be a disallowed goal. Brad Walker offside. It's whipped into the box. That is a very, very tight call. I don't think they get much closer than that. It did look off to me. But obviously I'm possibly a bit biased and I'm going to say that, aren't I? Good half, very good half, winning 1-0. And what I am going to do is I'm just going to tell the lads to stay on your feet instead of getting stuck in, because we've already got 3 bookings. We don't want to get charged with failing to control our players. That's a charge we don't want. Dixon Peters has gone down injured. It looks like he's bruised his thigh. See, to me personally, I would think he would be all right to carry on for a bit with that injury. But we're not going to take any chances, especially when we have Ryan Alabiosu on the bench just to come in and make his second appearance for the club since re-signing after 2 years at Portsmouth. A good corner from them, a good header, perhaps should do better, but we've saved it well. Well, I say we've saved it well, Smith has saved it well, our goalkeeper. Another corner now, is he going to be tested again? Well, he's not, because they've scored. And it looked like it was put in on the line. And that is frustrating. I'm not going to lie, that is frustrating. It's headed, and their man puts it in literally on the goal line. I think the man that headed it in the first place will be quite upset that he could potentially have had a goal taken off him there. McDermott on the ball, and that goes into the side netting. We're going to bring him off now for Hector Ingram, a bit more. No, scratch that. We're going to put Jack Stretton on that front, a bit more quality and more experience as well. Will be good. If this is a draw, which it could be, it goes to penalty shootout. There's no draws in this tournament, in this format. That is our 5th booking of the game. It frustrates me because I've said, stay on your feet and stay calm, but obviously they're not listening. And now, as I thought would happen, penalty time, and this is going to be a nerve-wracking penalty shootout that we're going to have to just do whatever we can to pick up the victory, in the hope that we can somehow, get through this one. We want to win. We want the 2 points that are on offer here if we win this penalty shootout. And a goal for us to start with. Smith with it. Very happy with that. Lovely finish in the end, and a great sort of start to this penalty shootout. Can we now make a save? We can't. They've equalised on the penalty shootout. 1-1. Now Lee Brown stepping up to the plate, the man who scored our goal. Can he score again? This time in the penalty shootout. He steps up, he shoots, and it's a save. It's a save from the Exeter goalkeeper. That is frustrating. We need Smith, our goalkeeper, to do some business now for us and keep us in this game. Their man has scored. Their striker puts it in the back of the net, and that is, it's not good. We could be in a bit of trouble here. Dixon Bonner with his penalty. Hopefully he can score. Good goal, good penalty, strong, very strong. Only missed the 1 penalty so far, but that's all it takes, really. Are Exeter going to have a perfect run and take the 2 points away from us? They're not, because Tom Smith's come up with the save, and very, very happy with that. Jack Stratton now stepping up. We need him to score. Can he score for us? He does score. We're in the lead now, 3-2. They miss his penalty, it's all over. No, it's not. If they miss and we score, it's all over, should I say. Exeter stepping up. The man that scored on the line, and he scores again down the middle. Fair play to him. But if we score now, we win, I think. No, we don't. No, we don't. I'm talking rubbish. What the hell was that penalty from Coyle? Their goalkeeper's got... Hang on a minute. Is there a way we can watch the replay of that? Here it is again. What happened here? He steps up. Oh, that is bad from their goalkeeper. That is very bad from their goalkeeper. You've got to question him there. A poor penalty as well. If they score now, it keeps them in the game. If they miss, it's all over. And a nerve-wracking time for the Exeter fans and for the Gloucester fans. And seems to be a massive crowd behind the goal there. Wishing the ball in, obviously, because we're at Exeter's home ground. They've scored, sudden death time. This is when the nerves can get too much, and it's going to be Callum Whelan, the central midfield player, going to step up. Hopefully he can score, make up for the fact he got a booking in that one. He shoots, he scores. That's a lovely penalty, and those fans behind the goal are absolutely ecstatic. For some reason, Siri has just come on there, so we just had to turn that off pretty quickly. Possibly I said something that sounded like it, but I don't think I did. But maybe it's just my phone acting up. Obviously nervous. If objects can feel nerves, it would be nervous about this penalty shootout. Exeter their sudden death penalty has been scored very well. Good penalty, very good penalty. Josh Thomas now, the man that scored a lot of penalties for us during our time here at Gloucester. We back him to score, and he does score. He used to be our main penalty taker, scored a lot of good goals for us during the past 2 or 3 seasons. 3 seasons it's been now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's the 4th season, so yeah. And he's come up with perhaps one of his most important ones so far. Because, you may disagree with me, but I'm hoping for a cup run. We want the 2 points here. I think we deserve the 2 points, but that doesn't mean a thing, does it? Can Tom Smith save us? He can. It's down the middle. He stays there, and we've scored, and the subs are running on, and we're running towards the goalkeeper who saved our skin. A nerve-wracking penalty shootout, and that is 2 points for the Gloucester Barmy Army. Injury worry for Major. That's there, man. Okay, Dixon Peters out for 6 days to 2 weeks. That's not the end of the world. Oh, his name's Liam Coyle. Apologies to Liam Coyle. All throughout that game, I was calling him Tommy Coyle. His name's Liam Coyle. That's my bad. Nice little amount of money for winning that one. £10,850. And the board, they want second round minimum in this tournament. So we get through the group. We're sorted. So yeah, very happy with that start that we've made. The Carabao Cup doesn't say there was an expectation, but we was knocked out in the first round, you will remember, against Coventry after extra time. First game of the season. They want the second round of the FA Cup. We're obviously entering the first round on the 5th of the 11th, 2022. So yeah, that hopefully we get a good easy game and we can get through, and the board will be happy with that. And then in the league, they want a mid-table finish, and we're 6th. So yeah, very happy. I mean, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. I certainly have. A great way to start the week. And yeah, like I said, hope you have enjoyed that one, and I'll see you next time for another video. Cheers.